participants across India or Maharashtra?
No, madam, it's cover all the globe, all
Great.
corners.
So thank you so much. I'll try to share my presentation. One minute. Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, it is in process, ma'am. Yeah, it is
Visible?
visible, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Okay. ठीक है. So thank you so much once again, ma'am, for the great introduction and the opportunity to interact with everyone. Well, I'll try to speak in Hindi and English because Hindi is being understood by everyone, and there are certain terminologies which you cannot pronounce it in Hindi, and even if we do it, it won't be that easily understandable. Well, the topic for the today's session is mental health and nutrition and wellness, of course. Well, it's one of the like what I can say, the intricate topic and the intricate relationship between your food and, of course, the mental health. Now the objectives what I have lined out or trying to explore is understand the link between nutrition and mental wellness, understand how food choices and behavior impacts your mental wellness, and of course nutrition strategies to enhance the personal and mental wellness. Now let me clarify this in the beginning. There is a definitely a very strong difference between the mental or the brain diseases and then the mental wellness. When I talk about brain related diseases, it includes Alzheimer, Parkinson's, or probably if anybody has got hemorrhage stroke. Hemorrhage stroke यानी ब्रेन की जो खून की नलियां है उसमें क्लॉट आ जाना, and the person gets the stroke, that is paralysis. There can be a ischemic stroke that is related to the lifestyle related and the aging disorder. The person is somewhere between 40 to 60 years of age, and because of the excessive cholesterol deposition, he develops the stenosis, यानी block आ जाना, and because of that stenosis, person gets the stroke. That is also called the paralysis, right? So these are the brain related disorders, or you can call it diseases. And when I talk about mental wellness, well, it's a very broad spectrum. Your regular anxiety, your mood swings, or then the medically defined terminology or the medically defined disease that is called depression. So depression is a very common word. We use it multiple times during the day. Students says that I get depressed because of the study. We all say that we get depressed because of the work pressure, or probably if the even the India loses the match, we all get depressed. So depression is a very broad terminology which has got wide spectrum of symptoms, and we'll try to understand. But before we begin our journey, let us understand eating healthy is a vital for the human body, okay? And there is no other provision God has made that we, if our body gets spoiled or if our body is affected by some or the other reason, we can't go and stay in somebody else's body, right? So your body health or physical health, which is achieved cumulatively by your emotional health, mental health, spiritual health, and of course, social health. So it's a combination of everything, and then you achieve the overall good health. Okay. Now let us understand why do we talk about the diet. Now, diet is again a very broad spectrum term. Unfortunately, diet is nothing new or lucrative or something which is very luxurious. It means that the food what you eat every day is a diet which nourishes your body, okay, which nourishes your mind, which nourishes your soul. And food is one of the biggest pleasure which you enjoy, and we relate food with, in fact, every aspect. If we are happy, we celebrate. Even if there is a death in the family, the food has been given and in the form of prasad. Then we have got certain social functions, religious function. all of which have got food as a one of the vital and the cornerstone. Now understand why all these problems are creating, because we have missed, or we have moved away from the healthy eating. Why our ancestors were happy? There was a support system. Why we always say that कि पहले डिप्रेशन क्यों नहीं था, पहले ओबेसिटी इतनी क्यों नहीं थी? Now there are multiple aspects. We have seen the transition, we have seen the growth, we have seen the prosperity, and that has been associated with the multiple aspects. Now let us understand what is nutrition transition. It's a technical term wherein your healthy, traditional, nutritious food is replaced by something which is unhealthy and junk. Okay. Now ICMR, Ministry of Health and family welfare, they all are trying to create the awareness that how the sugar content can be displayed to the community, how the salt content can be reduced, now how to reduce now ultra processed food. Basically, whenever we ask each other, even if I ask you, do you eat maida, your answer would be no, right? But we start our day with maida, consuming a lot of biscuits, bread, pav, toast. Khari is something, which has been relished by everyone, but it is made by very, very unhealthy maida and very low quality dalda. So there are, the ultra processed food has become a part and parcel of our life. Okay. Then the modern to traditional snackings, your traditional foods like chakli ho gaya, chuda ho gaya, aate ka laddu ho gaya, rava besan laddu ho gaya. These were so nutritious. That was a convenience food for our ancestrals. I don't know how many of you can correlate or relate it. Whenever our families used to prepare chuda, chakli, if it is south, it is murukku. If it is some northern side, there are multiple other recipes which were prepared and kept in a airtight container and given to the kids. Now the staple used to be your fruits, vegetables, or probably a combination of jaise chuda ho gaya. Now chuda is so nutritious. It is made from poha. We add roasted chana to that, we add peanuts to that, and then it can be made with murmura. Multiple other combinations can be added, and it's so nutritious, but we have removed it. Murmura ka laddu, which is so healthy, your Rajgira chikki, your peanut chikki, is supposed to be the traditional healthy recipes, which are now replaced by biscuits, bakery products, iced tea, aerated drinks. Ajkal people spend a lot of amount of money giving the fruit juices. Now FSSAI has made it mandatory that till December 2025, they cannot write it as a fruit juice. The manufacturer has to write, the flavored fruit juice. That means they have flavored the water and they have prepared it. So it is no longer being considered as a fruit juice. Now just consider in the, we belong to Nagpur, that is a city of oranges. In December, November and January, I'm so much fond of preparing orange juice. And when I prepare orange juice, usually the lowest price is somewhere between 100 rupees a dozen, right? And when you prepare a 1 glass of juice, you need at least 6 oranges. Do you imagine that? And when we buy the tetra pack of the juice in the market, the cost is ranging from somewhere from 99 rupees to 126 to 150, depending on the brand you are choosing. So you feel, and it's 1 liter, right? And when we extract the juice, it is somewhere between 180 ml to 250 ml for the 6 oranges. So you understand the, the market gimmicks, you understand the statistics involved into that. So it's not going to be a regular fruit juice. So revert to your traditional eating and snacking pattern. This is my first message. Now, quantity of the food what we are eating is a major concern. Now, when we talk about mood swings, even after eating food, you're not happy. One person is not happy. Why? He's always irritated. Probably he has consumed a adequate or the huge amount of food that leads to indigestion, that spoils his next day. So it has become a very vicious cycle. So controlling your portion size is my second message. Now, are we eating in a good manner? Our own kids, we are developing the habit. I've seen multiple times when we travel in train or when we travel in flight, we see that mothers only give mobile to the children's hand, and they see that ye dekho aur main aapko khana khilati hu, and very proudly they say that hamara bachcha khana hi nahi khata hai without seeing the phone or television. Now this is what we are, bringing up our child to eat the habit, right? So the child here itself is not enjoying the taste, whether it is meetha, whether it is namkeen, whether it is kadwa. So child is eating mindlessly. Whatever is been given, child is eating that. So enjoyment with the food is missing. Another important aspect. And with the presence of all this, technological gadgets, we have missed our family time of eating. And the most favorite eating is like enjoying your reels on Insta or Facebook or probably on the WhatsApp. Okay, now let us understand what does it means by mental health definition. Now mental wellness, I've stated in the earlier slides that it is achieved by mental, physical, spiritual and emotional balance, right? Now when you have a purpose, we all have a purpose. बच्चा बड़ा हो गया है, उसकी शादी करनी है. If we are eligible to get married, we need to find out the eligible spouse for us. There is some purpose of living. We want to give a happy life to our family. Probably it involves your employment. Probably if you're doing as a, if you're an associate professor, you want to get promoted to the professor, then probably a senior professor, then emirates, whatever. So all these things, we have a purpose associated with that. Then there is a hope. Why do we do hope? In the sense, our family is, we all have our unique indigenous values. We call it middle class, high class, upper middle class. But then our family has inculcated certain values for us, and we believe in that. Then sense of attachment. Now there is no sense of connectness nowadays amongst the colleagues, amongst the families and amongst the friends. So that is creating some kind of a stress or the anxiety. And then finally a sense of meaning. Why are you doing this? Many a times you hear the terminologies like rat race, and then we really, in the midst of everything, we try to find out, am I doing right thing? Am I doing properly? So all these things create some kind of a stress. Now let us understand what number talks about it. In India, actually 15 crores of people need mental health care intervention. Understand that. This is the Times of India data I have taken. It's a recent data of 2021. Now 1 in 20 person, like 1 person in 20 suffers from depression. Now depression can be mild, moderate or severe, right? And then the consultation fees at private clinics. Now maybe there is a lack of psychologist, psychiatrist. Now psychiatrists treat the person with the medicines. Psychotherapist, yeah, psychologist may just give a certain emotional or the counseling therapy to get the things under control. Okay, and it has been estimated that by 2023 there could be a economic loss because of mental wellness also, right? Let us understand the stress factors in our daily life. For the children, we don't give them playtime. Now the families are busy because of their income and employment fears. Death in the family, behavior issue. हम बोलते हैं ये हमारा बच्चा बहुत चिड़चिड़ा बच्चा है. Or probably we talk about our spouses that they have got the behavior issue. Then fear of disease. As we cross certain age, we always have fear कि मुझे diabetes तो नहीं होगा, मुझे hypertension तो नहीं हो जाएगा. Then changes in teaching and learning. Like if you see, we are in that profession. Difficulty in learning. ये बच्चों में आजकल concentration नहीं है. Exam results. During exams, we keep on listening the news that some students have committed suicide. The reason behind that is because of they have the fear of failure and sense of isolation. This is very important. आजकल क्या हो गया है, किसी को कुछ बताना नहीं is the major problem. Isolate, we all are becoming isolated. We all have kept some kind of a fear in our mind that मैं अगर उसको बताऊंगी तो मुझे नजर लग जाएगी, so all these things are like creating the problem. Now talking about the physical health, the obesity has been considered as one of the major aspects which leads to mental disorder in terms of depression or anxiety. Let me make it clear, there is a limited data, limited evidence and limited research papers are available which are documenting that because of this particular food or the dietary habit, person is developing anxiety or person is developing maybe a depression. I'll be talking about that in future. Now, what do you understand by depression? Now, as I've stated, n number of times in a day I feel so depressed. Why are you feeling depressed? Now, depression is a medical illness. It's not a normal jargon which can be used. It has got many symptoms, including physical ones as well, right? आप थक गए हो, irritable ho, right? And then when the person is not able to function and which his behavior interferes the regular day-to-day life, and the symptoms may differ from person to person. Some are sad, anxious, hopelessness, okay, pessimism, यानी कुछ समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है, feeling of guilt, वर्थलेसनेस, मैं तो किसी काम का ही नहीं हूं, मैं किसी को हेल्प ही नहीं कर पा रहा हूं, loss of interest, decreased energy level, and because of all this thought process, it leads to low energy and the breakdown is also there. Now, as I've stated, there are limited data, but yes, 1 or 2 UK paper and Canadian papers talks about the food and depression, wherein they have spoken that ultra processed foods have got higher tendency for the depressive symptoms, right? Now, they are mostly found in sugar sweetened beverages, like then candies, fruit drinks, cookies, cakes. आजकल बच्चे लोग बहुत cookies खाते हैं, chocolates, sweetened breakfast like cereals also creates the problem. They are ultra processed. Okay, now let us understand the intricate relationship between the good diet and the mental health. Now, what do you mean by good diet? Your diet should have adequate amount of good quality fats, limited amount of fast food, fruits, vegetable, higher amount of fiber rich foods, and of course the balance of macronutrients, that is carbohydrate and proteins. Then this will reduce the biological pathways and it will give you good health. Okay, but then if it is not properly followed, it leads to insulin sensitivity, that is called insulin resistance. Healthy weight is not there, which may invite the problems related to cardiovascular diseases, cravings, psychological factors like like the mood is not there, hormonal imbalance, inflammatory pathways, and neural pathways. Well, inflammation is a broad terminology which has been used very frequently in communication since our celebrities are talking about inflammation. I'll be telling you what is inflammation, but when we do the clinical assessment and the neuroimagining of the biomarkers यानी ये particular कोई food groups होते हैं या कोई कुछ ऐसी आदत होती है which has got impact on our brain, or probably it has got impact on overall our health, right? It could be a habitual diet. Now let me tell you, एक behavior, simple example देती हूँ. The person who smokes, who is a chronic smoker or probably a long-standing history of smoking, they have multifold chances of getting oral cancer, lung cancer, or probably the effect of diabetes, vascular disorders, that is heart problem hona, brain problem hona, या पैरों की नलियों में block आ जाना, that is peripheral vascular disease. ये हो सकता है, ये habit है, habit की वजह से ये implication आया हुआ है, right? Then we have forgot the relaxation, we have forgot टेकिंग मेडिकेशंस रेगुलरली, देन डाइट हमारा सच में बायो अवेलेबल है कि हम बस खा रहे हैं. चाय, आई विल टेल यू अ वेरी सिंपल एग्जांपल. हम लोग पोहा खाते हैं, कांदा पोहा या आलू पोहा, उसके बाद चाय इज सर्व्ड, राइट, एंड वो पोहा के ऊपर हम नींबू डालते हैं या फिर हम उसके साथ प्रोबेबली अचार खाते हैं. नाउ पोहा हैज गॉट आयरन एंड नींबू उसमें डालते हैं तो इट हेल्प्स इन द एब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ विटामिन सी. Simultaneously, when you consume tea with that, it has got tannins and hinders the absorption of iron. So that's what I'm saying कि जो हम खाना खा रहे हैं, is it bioavailable? हमारे शरीर को कुछ मिल रहा है? If not, then it affects our brain metabolism, and then there is a magic called gut and brain communication, which I'll be talking in my future slides. Now understand gut and brain axis. Now जब आपका पेट अच्छा रहता है, आपका digestion अच्छा हो रहा है, it produces basically a good hormone called serotonin, which is also called as a natural chemical that is present in the brain which affects your mood. Okay, then अब ये कहाँ बन रहा है? हमारे बॉडी में बन रहा है, गट में बन रहा है. अब ये कैसे बनेगा? Because of the consumption of good amount of protein, basically tryptophan, and tryptophan helps in producing more serotonin. अब tryptophan आपको कहाँ से मिलने वाला है? Nuts, seeds, cheese, soya paneer, red meat. Well, we don't promote, but then yes, then chicken, fish, oats. वेजिटेरियन है तो हमारी दालें हो गई, स्प्राउट्स हो गए, अंडा हो गया, दूध हो गया, दही हो गया. जिसको भी नींद नहीं आती है, they should have दही चावल at the night and sleep. Your sleep will improve. Okay, so we have to work on tryptophan. अब यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? Gut dysbiosis, leaky gut, these are the terminologies you must be hearing it frequently, which means your gut microbiome, आपका जो healthy gut है, is affected. Now, why do we eat more food जब हम थक जाते हैं? अब हम थकते कब है? जब हमारी रात को नींद अच्छे से नहीं हुई है, या हम ऐसा लगता है हमें, but if you have, like you had a little tough day on your mental health also, yeah, challenging day, you had probably, I'll just quote a small example, you had a NAC inspection, like what we have audits in the plant. So I do a frequent visit from kitchen to my work desk, from my work desk to kitchen. So, and then I've got some stress that the audit is scheduled, I should not develop, or I should not get some non-compliances. So that is putting a toll on my physical and mental health. अब होता क्या है? हमें क्रेविंग होता है, और वो टाइम पे हम क्या करते हैं? चाय पी लेते हैं, नींबू का शरबत पी लेते हैं, चिप्स खा लेते हैं, and then our body releases hormone called ghrelin. वो आपको बताता रहता है कि बेटा तू भूखा है, खाना खा लो. Then, और जो लेप्टिन हार्मोन है, जो हमें बताता है कि आपका पेट भर गया है, ये हमें ब्रेन बताता है और आपको अभी खाना नहीं खाना है. And basically, we all Indians are having a problem with leptin. Now, carbohydrate also encourages the secretion of serotonin. आप सबने देखा होगा, many people talk about it. मैं चॉकलेट खा लेता हूँ तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है. We always try to include the food which we miss or which we love more, like a piece of biscuit या piece of probably your cake या piece of pastry, या कोई बोलता है मुझे तो जब तक नमक वाली रोटी मैं ना खाऊं. I get multiple patients where they say in the morning if I don't have नमक वाला breakfast, if I recommend them the oats या फिर दूध मुरमुरा अगर मैंने recommend किया है, तो they say no madam, we cannot sustain with that, I need some नमक वाला नाश्ता, maybe अचार रोटी दे दो आप मुझे, something like that. So that differs from person to person. Okay, now let us understand leptin sensitivity क्या है या leptin resistance क्या है. आप सबको पता होगा there is something, a terminology called insulin resistance. उसका मतलब क्या है कि हमारा पैंक्रियास एडिक्वेट इंसुलिन बना रहा है, बट वो काम नहीं कर रहा है, तो वो हमारे शरीर में ही घूम रहा है, एंड दैट इज अ प्री डायबिटिक स्टेज एंड इट लीड्स टू द डायबिटीज इन फ्यूचर. Similarly, if we produce lot of leptin, now leptin अगर हम बना रहे हैं तो लेप्टिन ट्रांसफर होके कहाँ जाता है, ब्लड ब्रेन बैरियर में जाता है, और जो हाइपोथैलेमस ने हमें सिग्नल देना चाहिए कि आपका पेट भर गया है, अभी मत खाइए, वो सिग्नल ही हमें नहीं मिलता है, and the food consumption is precious. Now many a times people tell me कि मैडम मैं ना 4-5 रोटियां बस 5 मिनट में खा लेता हूँ, my meal is over by 5 minutes. Now this is what creating the leptin resistance. Now understand friends, now this is something very very alarming कि हम या फोन देख रहे हैं या हम बहुत बार irritated conversation में रहते हैं and we eat the food. वो टाइम पे हमने क्या खाना खाया एंड वी डोंट गेट द सिग्नल ऑफ लेप्टिन व्हिच इज शुड बी ट्रांसपोर्टेड टू आवर ब्रेन. सो अल्टीमेटली यू हैव टू ईट. हमारे जो जब हम छोटे थे हमारी दादी बोलती थी एक निवाला आपको 32 टाइम्स चबा के खाना है. देयर वाज अ रीजन बिहाइंड दैट. द प्रॉपर mastication gives you a feeling of satiety, helps in better digestion, reduces gastric reflux, and multiple advantages are associated with that, and there you enjoy the food. Okay, now leptin. अब ग्रेलिन के बारे में बात करते हैं. ग्रेलिन इज समथिंग oxidogenic hormone है which is secreted by our PD1 cells which is located in our stomach. Okay, now ग्रेलिन का काम क्या है कि हमें शॉर्ट टर्म एपिटाइट देना. यानी आप सबको पता होगा कि वी हैव योर एपिटाइट सिग्नलिंग दैट बेस्ड ऑन योर ईटिंग पैटर्न. आपको पता है कि आप उठे हो, आपको 1-2 घंटे में भूख लगने वाली है. नाउ योर लंच टाइम विच मे वेरी फ्रॉम 12 to 2 or 2:30, that again differs from individual to individual. Okay, now ye oxidogenic action of ghrelin is based on gastrointestinal peristalsis, reducing insulin secretion, and that gives the appetite stimulation effect. Okay, अगर इंसुलिन सिक्रीशन हुआ तो क्या हो जाएगा, आपका खाना मेटाबोलाइज होने लग जाएगा. एंड गैस्ट्रोइंटेस्टाइनल पेरिस्टाल्सिस यानी आपको भूख लगती है और जो आपके पेट में खाना है वो आगे फेंका जाता है. ओके, नाउ I'll try to hope I'm not making you bore. I'm trying to make it as simpler as possible, but then I'll be very happy to have the interaction with you all. Now let us understand what are mood regulators. I'm repeating again, the brain diseases are different, and the mental wellness which is related to your hormones, depression, anxiety. Now anxiety I've not covered. I've talked about your डिप्रेशन. नाउ एंजाइटी का मतलब क्या होता है, इट्स अ शॉर्ट टाइम. सपोज यू आर ट्रैवलिंग फ्रॉम योर होम टू ऑफिस एंड इफ यू गेट ऑल ऑफ सडन मे बी सम रैली जा रही है एंड यू गेट द स्ट्रेस, दैट विल डेवलप द एंजाइटी इन योर माइंड, इन योर बिहेवियर. किसी को प्रोफ्यूज स्वेटिंग होगा, किसी को पैल्पिटेशन होगा, किसी को भूख लगेगी, या इंटेस्टाइनल मोटिलिटी हो जाएगा, यानी बहुत ज्यादा ऐसा लगेगा कि अभी के अभी मुझे टॉयलेट जाना है. लूज मोशन हो जाएगा. नाउ ऑल दिस इज बेसिकली यू हैव गॉट एंशियस. ओके, बिकॉज वो आपको शॉर्ट टर्म स्ट्रेस था. मे बी यू आर having some important work in the college, or maybe you are having your principal's visit in the your classroom and you have been seen that the classroom is empty, and then there could be a problem. And like in a place like Nagpur, if we tell anybody that we were stuck in the traffic, they will laugh at us. They will say ki distance is very less, you don't have adequate traffic. But yes, because of the road work, our traveling time has also increased, which people may not understand, right? Then I'll just quote the example, like if you have got some kind of या आज हमारे बच्चे का रिजल्ट आने वाला है, all of sudden the entire family is anxious. Yes, all of sudden the entire family is anxious, right? उन्हें हमें स्ट्रेस रहेगा कि मैं क्या करूं, या कैसे रिजल्ट आएगा, उसकी एडमिशन कहाँ होगी. सो दैट्स अ शॉर्ट टर्म. सो एंजाइटी is not much related to food, it is more related to stress. Yes, but anxiety आपको खाने से कब आ जा सकती है, आपने दबा के खाना खाया, you have consumed puran poli, vada, या probably chole bhatura with lassi, या butter chicken with naan and some maybe cold drink and alcohol coupled with that may give you insomnia, आपकी नींद नहीं होगी, that may develop the anxiousness or the anxiety behavior. You are not stable, you are moving here and there, and you are trying to burp. Yeah, all these things are related, but it's a short time. So it is not much related to food. Now let us understand what are mood regulators. Now there are the neurotransmitters, which are serotonin, dopamine, non-epinephrine plays an essential role in your mood regulation, right? And these are dependent on dietary precursor, यानी खाने से इसके ऊपर इम्पैक्ट हो सकता है. अब ट्रिप्टोफैन के बारे में मैंने पहले बता दिया है, इट्स एन एसेंशियल अमाइनो एसिड. जब भी आप अगर कंप्लीट एसेंशियल अमाइनो एसिड वाला खाना खाते हो, जैसे दही है या पनीर है या चिकन है या फिश है या मटन है, वेजिटेरियंस में सोयाबीन, सो यू गेट ऑल एसेंशियल अमाइनो एसिड. Those who are vegetarians, अगर आप खिचड़ी खा रहे हो तो दाल और चावल मिक्स हो गया, it again becomes and improves the amino acid profile. या आपने चावल का खीर खा लिया या आपने पराठे के साथ दही खा लिया, so again it's a complementary action and you get the complete essential amino acids. Okay, so अब studies क्या बता रहा है, अगर आपका ट्रिप्टोफैन डेफिशिएंट है, ट्रिप्टोफैन डेफिशिएंट कब होगा, अगर हम प्रोटीन नहीं खा पा रहे हैं. एंड इंडियन डाइट या जो भी अभी रिसेंटली गवर्नमेंट हैज रिलीज द कंजम्पशन पैटर्न, इट्स अ वेरी गुड डेटा दैट हमारा कैलोरी कंजम्पशन बढ़ गया है बट प्रोटीन कंजम्पशन कम हो गया है. ओके, सो अगर हम प्रोटीन कम खा रहे हैं, automatically we are not getting essential amino acids and that may lead to the mood regulators. और हम उसको कोरिलेट किसके साथ करते हैं, कार्बोहाइड्रेट खा के. कार्बोहाइड्रेट gives you a just short term happiness, not the long term. long term happiness आपको प्रोटीन फूड से आएगा. ओके, देन ओमेगा 3 फैटी एसिड्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. हम जो तेल खा रहे हैं, किस प्रकार का तेल खा रहे हैं, जिससे हमें ओमेगा 3 फैटी एसिड्स मिल रहे हैं या नहीं मिल रहे हैं, राइट? वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड. वो हमारे लिए कुछ इन्फ्लेमेटरी सिचुएशंस बना रहे हैं क्या बॉडी में, न्यूरो प्रोटेक्टिव इफेक्ट है या न्यूरोटॉक्सिक इफेक्ट है, एंड देन दैट कुड लीड टू डिप्रेशन एंड एंजाइटी. नाउ लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड लो इन्फ्लेमेटरी साइटोकाइंस व्हिच वाज सीन वेरी हाई ड्यूरिंग कोविड, और लोगों को अलग तरह का स्ट्रेस हो गया था. Tumor necrosis factors are found to be elevated in individuals with depression, suggesting a link between systemic inflammation. Systemic inflammation आपको कब होता है? Many point of time, अगर मैं गिर जाती हूँ रास्ते पे चलते चलते and I've got the big bruise, बहुत सारा मेरा open wound हो गया and my body is trying to cope up. Body need to develop the inflammation. बिकॉज वो आप देखेंगे कि वो लाल हो जाएगा और उसके बाद वो ठीक होना शुरू हो जाएगा. नाउ दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड सो दैट आई हील अप प्रॉपर्ली. या अगर किसी को सम पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल डेवलप्ड कैंसर दैट लीड्स टू सिस्टमेटिक इन्फ्लेमेशन, यानी बॉडी को स्ट्रेस हो गया है, या किसी का एक्सीडेंट हो जाता है, वो टाइम पे बॉडी को सिस्टमिक इन्फ्लेमेशन हो सकता है. देन there are different types of micronutrient deficiency. बहुत बार जब हम डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं and we complain of weight pain, fatigue, डॉक्टर हमें multivitamin supplements देते हैं, like and that too water soluble vitamins. Why? Because deficiency of this water soluble vitamins like B6, B9, B12 are associated with the neurotransmitter synthesis. Okay, और अगर ये नहीं है हमारे शरीर में, the person may develop the risk of depression and cognitive performance. जो हमारे बच्चों में हम देखते हैं कि वो concentrate नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, पढ़ाई में ध्यान दे नहीं रहे हैं, leafy vegetable consumption कम है, sprouts कम है, and they are consuming more of a carbohydrate based diet, that could lead to that. Then let us understand this vicious. Anybody wants to say anything? I'll continue. Okay. Now, vicious cycle between oxidative stress and inflammation. Now, oxidative stress हमें कैसे आता है? Pollution हो गया, मैदा बेस्ड चीजें खाने से हो गया. That leads to a redox oxidative stress, that may be related to sustaining tissue injury, and then इसकी वजह से हमें obesity आ सकता है, metabolic syndrome आ सकता है, and it affects our brain as well, and it leads to endothelial dysfunction. Okay, and endothelial dysfunction is related to heart, brain, pancreas, हमारे brain के cells हो गए, or your Alzheimer's, Parkinson disease are also neurodegenerative diseases. Now let us understand what is food and brain connection. जैसे कि मैंने बताया, खाने की वजह से भी inflammation होता है, that is because of consumption of ultra processed food. चिप्स हो गया, कुरकुरे हो गया, मैदे वाला नमकीन पारा, मैदे वाला मीठा पारा, भटूरा हो गया, या फिर your mutton, then bakery products. All these things are related to inflammation and oxidative stress. Now, as we have stated, your hunger depends on what, right? So इसमें सबसे पहले हम गड़बड़ कर देते हैं हमारे ब्रेन को फ्यूल देने में. हम ब्रेकफास्ट, लंच, स्नैक्स और डिनर टाइमिंग्स कभी फॉलो नहीं करते हैं, राइट? जो हमें जरूरत है, आज मैं क्लास में था, मैं भूल गया, या I got up late and I didn't have breakfast. Now the skipping breakfast is been seen multiple times in our students, and that leads to basically चक्कर आके गिरना. ये very common, assembly में बच्चे चक्कर आके गिरते हैं. That is because of inadequate glycogen. उनका जो रात का ग्लाइकोजन डिप्लीशन है वो कवर ही नहीं लिया है, and that leads to the giddiness. Now irregular meal pattern, जैसे कि मैंने बोला, ब्रेकफास्ट स्किप किया, फिर लंच में टाइम नहीं मिला तो चाय पी लिया, चाय के साथ 4-5 बिस्किट्स खा लिए, then here we really become hungry and dinner is like we spoil it with everything. Okay, so this is my third message. Eat regular balanced meal, include 3 to 4 food groups for a meal and 2 snacks. 3 to 4 food groups यानी दाल, चावल, सब्जी. अगर आप ब्रेकफास्ट कर रहे हैं तो पोहा में चना मिलाइए, सिंगदाना मिलाइए, थोड़ी सी सब्जी मिला दीजिए, प्याज है, हरे मटर है, गाजर है. आप अगर उपमा बना रहे हैं तो वेजिटेबल बेस्ड उपमा ऐसे आपको खाना है. Okay, then let your kitchen cabinet be your medicine cabinet. So integrating diet strategies into psychiatric care could provide a better approach to mental health management, benefiting both individual and healthcare system. Now carbohydrates, one of the main important thing. हमारे इंडिया को बोला गया है we are the carbonyl country, यानी carbohydrate consumption is very high in India, and that's why we have become the capital of diabetes in India, right? Now there are the certain brain chemicals which produce 5-HT and TRP, which is triggered by carbohydrate rich foods, right? But then there are macronutrients that also, these are also called, your carbohydrate, proteins and fat are called as macronutrients. So macronutrients also triggers the release of insulin in the body, which helps us to transform your glucose into energy at cellular level. And this also helps in facilitating the entry of tryptophan into brain, where we produce serotonin. Okay, then to reduce neurotoxic effect, या फिर हमारा अच्छा मूड रहना चाहिए, इसके लिए कैलोरिक रेस्ट्रिक्शन इज वन ऑफ द पोटेंशियल promising non-pharmacological intervention for our brain. Okay, हम इतना ज्यादा खा लेते हैं. Even the new research which has been published, it stated that per capita calorie consumption of an individual is ranging from 2300 to 2500, and the recommended is somewhere between 1800 to 1500. So approximately 600 to 700 calories we are consuming extra. Now, your caloric restriction is also effective in neutralizing the harmful effects of redox oxidative stress and oxidative damage. Now, proteins, ensure that you consume 0.8 grams of ideal body per kg of ideal body weight. Now, I'll tell you a very simple example. अगर आप men हैं तो आपका अगर height है probably 170 centimeters, minus 100, it remains 70. So 70 is your ideal body weight. And if you are a female, then 154 centimeter, yeah, whatever your height is, minus 105, whatever remains, that is your ideal body weight. Okay, so ideal body weight को हमें multiply करना है 0.8 ग्राम से, and then you have to consume that much amount of protein. Now let us understand the protein leptin ghrelin tango. This is very, very important for your central nervous system. And then ये आपका secretion of satiety hormone release करता है, that is ghrelin. And आपके central nervous system के लिए भी ये बहुत जरूरी है in order to reduce the leptin sensitivity. And also the research have indicated that ब्रांच चेन अमाइनो एसिड, जो आपके प्रोटीन सप्लीमेंट्स, जो लोग जिनको बॉडी बनानी है उनके ब्रांच चेन अमाइनो एसिड्स मिलते हैं, दैट इज वैलिन, ल्यूसीन, आइसोल्यूसिन, ये आपको खाने से भी मिलता है, इज एसोसिएटेड विद द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ सर्टेन मेटाबॉलिक डिसऑर्डर. सो प्रोटीन सप्लीमेंट आप अपने हेल्थ केयर प्रोफेशनल को पूछ के लीजिए, because it may likely to involve metabolic diseases and of course may affect your central nervous system. Then very important aspect is your, polyunsaturated fatty acids. Now where do you get polyunsaturated fatty acids? अगर इसका proportion खराब हो जाता है तो inflammation हमारे body में बढ़ जाता है, न्यूरोसाइकेट्रिक हेल्थ इफेक्ट हो जाती है और लोगों को अल्जाइमर डिसीज होने के चांसेस भी बढ़ जाते हैं. नाउ अंडरस्टैंड, 10 years down the line, your sunflower oil was recommended for cooking, but sunflower oil has shown to have the impact of inflammation. Okay, so आपको sunflower oil, safflower oil use नहीं करना है. एंड बच्चों में बेसिकली अगर ओमेगा 3 का डेफिशिएंसी आ जाता है तो इट लीड्स टू द कॉग्निटिव डिक्लाइन. एंड देन ओमेगा 3 फैटी एसिड्स आपको मिलता है फ्रॉम बादाम, अखरोट. अगर फैटी फिश खा रहे हैं वो मैं आपको बताने वाली हूँ आगे जाके. तो ओमेगा 3 के सोर्सेज क्या क्या है? वेजिटेरियन सोर्स, दैट इज अल्फा लिपोलेनिक एसिड विच इज फाउंड इन योर जवस, अखरोट, सोयाबीन, राजमा, स्प्राउटेड मेथी दाना. तिल का चिक्की दीजिए आपके बच्चों को. देन फिश जो है वो आपको मिलता है रावस, सार्डिन्स, ट्यूना, सैल्मन, सैल्मन इज योर बांगड़ा, ये सबसे आपको मिलता है. ओके, नाउ अंडरस्टैंड फैटी फिश लाइक कोस्टल रीजन है. अगर आप बॉम्बे में रहते हो, चेन्नई में रहते हो, तो यू गेट गुड अमाउंट ऑफ कोस्टल फिश, दैट इज योर बांगड़ा या फिर वी कॉल इट सैल्मन, वो आपको मिल जाएगा, वो आप जरूर खाइए. उसको आपको ये नहीं करना है, क्या नहीं करना है, उसको तल के नहीं खाना है, ग्रिल करके खाइए या ग्रेवी करके खाइए. नाउ what does omega 3 also does? It regulation of your serotonin, which gives you a good sleep regulation. Okay, आपकी नींद के लिए आपको साइट्रस फ्रूट्स, बनाना, ये सब भी खाना है. बार्ली ग्रास also shown to have, बार्ली आप सबको पता है मार्केट में मिलता है, उसको घर पे लाके उसका ग्रास बना सकते हैं. एंड यू कैन हैव दैट बार्ली ग्रास जूस इफ एनीबडी इज हैविंग द स्लिप डेप्रिवेशन. सो ऑयल टू चूज इज बेसिकली सिंगदाने का तेल, राइस ब्रान ऑयल, सनफ्लावर एंड सैफलॉर ऑयल यूज नहीं करना है. अगर आपको सनफ्लावर एंड सैफलॉर ऑयल यूज करना है, इट हैज टू बी यूज्ड इन कॉम्बिनेशन विद सम अदर ऑयल. अच्छा तेल कौन सा है? राइस ब्रान ऑयल, सिंगदाना तेल, mustard oil, soybean oil, although it is the Vidarbha is the main producer of soybean oil, but आपको सोयाबीन ऑयल को तलने के लिए इस्तेमाल नहीं करना है. और प्योर घी जरूर से इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो आपके खाने में. ओके, माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स आई ऑलरेडी स्पोक अबाउट इट. विटामिन B12, ये डेफिशिएंसी बहुत कॉमनली पाई गई है. अब विटामिन B12 इज अ इंसेंट्रिक फैक्टर, हमारी बॉडी खुद बनाती है. व्हाई आर वी डेफिशिएंट इन दैट? बिकॉज हमने अपना गट माइक्रोबियोटा खराब कर लिया है, राइट? सो वो डेवलप ही नहीं हो रहा है. देन विटामिन B9, पायरोडॉक्सिन हो गया, विटामिन B6 हो गया, ये सब हमें तकलीफ दे सकता है. So how do you get all these things? When you eat sprouts, when you eat leafy vegetables with proper culinary practices, आप सबको ये मिल जाएगा. And then you have good amount of B complex vitamins, आपका cerebral and cognitive function maintain रहता है. Now, vitamin supplementation. Do you should take vitamin supplementation or no? You need to ask your doctor. As I've stated in the earlier diagram, oxidative stress, mitochondrial dysfunction, inflammatory pathways are creating a lot of problem. Okay, so you need to talk to your doctor. अगर किसी को like I'll tell you a common example, Zincovit या Zincovit forte मेरा friend ले रहा है इसलिए मैं ले रही हूँ. Do you really need folic acid supplementation? अगर आप adequate मात्रा में पालक का सब्जी खा रहे हैं, संतरा खा रहे हैं, you don't need folic acid. Yes, they are water soluble vitamins. अगर आपकी culinary practice
পৰি
को निकल
নহ'লে তাৰ ৰি-এক্সামিন এটাও নাপায় মোৰ পিছৰ বেঞ্চনতে বহেহি মোৰ পাছখনে চাই নহয় তাৰ বিস্কুট.
Okay. Now, talking about dietary mineral deficiency, yes. अगर किसी को calcium, magnesium, potassium, these also plays an important role in cellular processes, cognitive impairment and dementia, भूल जाना. ये इसको कंट्रोल में लाने के लिए मिलेट्स खाइए, लीफी वेजिटेबल खाइए, दूध और दूध के पदार्थ खाइए, राजगिरा है, रागी है और टमाटर है. देन आपका खाना जो dal, chawal, dahi, koshimbir and chutney. Chutney has got good quality fat. Dahi has got probiotic for your gut. Sabzi will give you fiber. Koshimbir या salad will give you fiber. And आपका chapati and chawal will give you, your carbohydrates, and your dal will give you proteins. So dal के बदले आप कभी कढ़ी ले सकते हैं, कभी बेसन ले सकते हैं, कभी sprouts का उसल ले सकते हैं. Those who are non-vegetarian, they can replace with chicken, egg, fish, anything. Mutton should be consumed once in 10-15 days or not on regular basis. Okay. Now, jitna bhi research study hua hai, they talked about the beneficial effect of Mediterranean diet and controlling your mood or the mood regulators. Okay. So Mediterranean diet in short kya hai? तो सब्जियों में ज्यादा है, वेजिटेरियन प्रोटीन है या प्लांट्स ब्रेड प्रोटीन है, न्यूफा बेस्ड ऑयल है जैसे मैंने बताया राइस ब्रान ऑयल, सिंगदाना तेल, एंड देन रिड्यूस कंजम्पशन ऑफ रेड मीट, प्रोसेस्ड फूड, एंड ऑफ कोर्स दी कंजम्पशन ऑफ नट्स, दैट इज आपका बादाम हो गया, अखरोट हो गया, ऑयली सीड्स हो गया जैसे जवस का सीड्स या फ्लैक्स सीड्स हो गया, तिल सीड्स हो गया, सनफ्लावर सीड्स हो गया, पंपकिन सीड्स हो गया, चिया सीड्स हो गया. They all are loaded with protein and omega-3 fatty acids. Okay. Now, there is a broad terminology which provides a protection to your brain. It's called a functional group called polyphenols. A polyphenol is a very broad term, but I have chosen few certain foods which will help you to control the mood regulations and then mental wellness. जिसमें है flavonoids, phenolic acid, lignans, stilbene, resveratrol, curcuminoids, and then of course your green tea which has got epigallocatechins, then your luteolin which is present in your papaya, genistein, diazinine which is present in your soya bean, ellagic acid जो आपको केला से मिलता है. Now first one is your curcumin, which is one of the strong neuroprotective, and its availability is improved when you take it with pepper. तो अगर आप किसी को हल्दी दूध पीना है तो उसमें एक चुटकी पेपर का भी आपको मिलाना है for its proper absorption, and it also reduces the inflammation and neuroprotective action. Okay, flavonoids, it's a broad group. It has got it reduces your inflammatory markers, and आपकी brain के लिए बहुत अच्छा फूड है ये जो आपको प्याज से मिलेगा, सोयाबीन, साइट्रस फ्रूट. प्लीज डू नॉट इग्नोर साइट्रस फ्रूट्स. आपका संतरा है, मौसम्बी है, देन आलू बुखारा है, जरूर खा लीजिएगा. एप्पल, वॉलनट, लेग्यूम्स, आप कभी मूंग दाल खाइए, कभी तुअर दाल खाइए, कभी चना दाल खाइए, कभी मसूर दाल खाइए, कभी मिक्स दाल बना के भी आप खाने में इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. Quercetin, which is present in your red wine, onions. हम प्याज तो रोज खाते हैं, लाल प्याज में क्वेरसेंटीन ज्यादा है. ग्रीन टी, एप्पल, बेरीज, जिनको बिलोबा, जो आपका वजन कम करने में मदद करता है. So all the studies have shown to reduce the oxidative stress, neurodegeneration, and of course help in controlling multiple brain disorders. Okay, resveratrol जो red wine में होता है, but I am not promoting here any kind of alcohol, right? So resveratrol आपको प्याज में भी मिलेगा. उसके बाद आपका जो लाल कलर का अंगूर होता है उसके स्किन में भी मिलता है. सिंगदाना के स्किन में रेस्वेराट्रोल है. लाल पेरू गुआवा जो होता है उसमें भी रेस्वेराट्रोल होता है. सो वो भी आप खाने में इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो. Even this has shown to reduce anxiety, depression. Now, whatever the bioactive components have shown, that is curcumin, flavonoids, resveratrol, quercetin, ये सब आपका डिप्रेशन एंड एंजाइटी ट्रीटमेंट के लिए यूज होता है. ओके, सो इंटरवेंशन डाइटरी कर्क्यूमिन, मैंने हल्दी आपको बता दिया है. नाउ हल्दी इज अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर इंडियन, राइट, बट उसका पोटेंशियल है यूज बाय रेस्वेराट्रोल, एपिगैलोकैटेचिन गैलेट आपके ग्रीन टी में है. तो ग्रीन टी आप अगर 2 बार पीते हैं तो इट्स वेरी गुड. इंडोल 3 कार्बोनिल वो भी आपको मिल जाता है थ्रू आवर क्रूसीफेरस वेजिटेबल, यानी कॉलीफ्लावर, ब्रोकोली, ये सब में आपको वो मिलता है, राइट. नाउ गट ब्रेन एक्सेस, if you really want your brain to be healthy, there is a communication between gut and brain. Okay, your gut is considered as a second brain. So अगर इसको आपको strong करना है तो आपको probiotics लेना है, which I'll be telling you now. Now neuroactive substances are secreted by gut bacteria such as neurotransmitters, short chain fatty acids, amino acids, and this all influence the human behavior. Okay, अब आपको मैं एक मैजिकल राइस बताती हूँ. आपको अगर दही चावल खाना है तो what you do is you cook your rice and keep it in a refrigerator for 7 to 8 hours. Okay, then उसको फिर से गर्म करिए, फिर थोड़ा सा ठंडा होने के बाद उसमें दही मिलाइए, घी का छौंक लगाइए and consume that. That will give you excellent short chain fatty acid. It helps in releasing bifidobacteria, which is also present in your banana. So आप ये चावल खाइए, you will have a very good gut. Okay, pre and probiotic. Probiotic जो हमें मिलता है, fermented foods, but जब हम उसको cook करते हैं, probiotic की मात्रा खत्म हो जाती है. आपका कांजी हो गया, overnight rice, which is soaked with lot of water. It's a probiotic rice. Prebiotics is like sort of an insoluble fiber, which also helps in the development of bacteria in our colon. Okay, so दही का कोशिम्बिर खा लीजिए, प्री एंड प्रोबायोटिक आपको मिल जाएगा. एप्पल का रायता खा लीजिए. our certain festivals promote pre and probiotic. केले का रायता, जो Maharashtrians do consume that in Mahalakshmi. It's a prasad which has been offered to goddess, right? So ऐसी चीजें जो हमारा ट्रेडिशनल खाना है, please do incorporate in your meal. प्याज and onion, onion with दही, दही का कोशिम्बिर, प्याज का दही का कोशिम्बिर, वो भी आप खाने में इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. Then I always say in my all presentation that your food should not be पंच पकवान का खाना, but आपका खाना पंचरंगी रहना बहुत जरूरी है. See, ensure that एक दिन आप गाजर खा लो, एक दिन आप पपाया खा लो, एक दिन आप हरी पत्ती वाले मूंग का साग खा लीजिए, हरी पत्ती वाले प्याज का साग खा लीजिए, देन पर्पल कलर का बैगन खा लीजिए, लाल शिमला मिर्च खा लीजिए, हरी शिमला मिर्च खा लीजिए, ब्राउन पोटैटो खा लीजिए, सफेद प्याज खा लीजिए, पीली दाल खा लीजिए. So you try and incorporate as number of colors in your meals. Never ever miss your breakfast. Well, let me tell you, multiple studies have documented that intermittent fasting is not offering a very good strategy for weight loss. In fact, it has shown some alteration in the brain chemicals. So morning, once you get up, try and have your proper breakfast. And if you have protein breakfast, it's further better. So protein breakfast में क्या आएगा? मूंग दाल का चीला आएगा, उसल आएगा, राजमा खा सकते हैं, चना खा सकते हैं, या आप पोहा खा रहे हैं तो उसमें हैंडफुल ऑफ पीनट्स मिला दीजिए, हैंडफुल ऑफ चना मिला दीजिए, उपमा खा रहे हैं तो उसमें चना की दाल मिला दीजिए, रोटी खा रहे हैं या पराठा बना रहे हैं तो उसमें बेसन मिला दीजिए, एंड दोज हु आर नॉन वेजिटेरियन, नथिंग लाइक अ एग ब्रेकफास्ट. सो आप एग आप खा सकते हैं, विच इज एक्सीलेंट, राइट? Circadian rhythm, well, I'm just concluding with few slides. Now this is very important lifestyle habit of sleep, which is affecting our mental wellness and mental behavior, right? Now because of the technological gadgets, our young generation is awake whole night. They are disturbing the symptoms of melatonin, okay, which also has got impact on your leptin, ghrelin and brain serotonin जैसे जो neurotransmitters है. So circadian rhythm needs to be properly redeveloped. Okay, अगर आप रात को 10 बजे सो के सुबह 5 बजे उठ रहे हो तो it is excellent. But जो नहीं हो रहा है, sleep deprivation may affect the ghrelin, which may stimulates. रात को जिनको भूख लगती है, हमारे बच्चे आज यंग पॉपुलेशन में क्यों इतने हार्ट अटैक्स आ रहे हैं, या प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, या टाइप 2 डायबिटीज आ गया है आफ्टर 18. रीजन बिहाइंड दैट, वो सोते नहीं है, रात को उनको भूख लगती है, ग्रेलिन स्टिमुलेट होता है, लेप्टिन डिक्रीज हो जाता है और वो खाना खा लेते हैं, एंड दैट लीड्स टू द प्रॉब्लम. एंड एज आई टोल्ड यू, मैंने HTP वर्ड पहले भी यूज किया था, दैट इज हाइड्रोक्सी ट्रिप्टोफैन and amino acid tryptophan, that is TR या HT, which is associated with controlling or releasing your serotonin, that is a happy hormone, right? So नींद बहुत जरूरी है, and dietary protein also impacts your sleep. So आपको रात को प्रॉपर प्रोटीन लेना बहुत जरूरी है. हम लोग कैसा खाना खाते हैं रात को? रोटी सब्जी, नो दाल. बहुत बार मैं लोगों के घर में देखती हूँ हम सिर्फ रोटी सब्जी खाते हैं. दैट्स रॉन्ग. इनकॉर्पोरेट सम प्रोटीन, मे बी 1 कप दही खा लीजिए, या दाल ले लीजिए, या खिचड़ी खा लीजिए, खिचड़ी के साथ फिर से दही खा लीजिएगा. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ओके? And sleep deprivation may affect, that your cognitive performance, working memory, everything is been affected. Okay, meal composition, which is very important. अगर रात को आप बहुत heavy meal लेते हो, 3-4 रोटी, 1 वाटी चावल, फिर दाल, फिर कुछ मीठा, that disturbs your sleep. वो स्लिप डिस्टर्ब हुई, आपका इंडाइजेशन हुआ, आपने ब्रेकफास्ट स्किप किया, पूरे दिन आपको एनर्जी कम रही, आप डोजिंग में निकाल दिए, देन रात को फिर आपको नींद नहीं आई, एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर रिलेटेड टू ओबेसिटी, डायबिटीज, डिप्रेशन, and disturbed sleep pattern is affected. Okay, then very important to improve your sleep is gamma aminobutyric acid, which is also a neurotransmitter which gives you a feeling of relaxation, reduce stress, आपका mood balance रहता है, और ये आपको मिलता है whole grains, यानी आप अक्खा चना खा लीजिए, सोयाबीन, अक्खी दाल, यानी जैसे मूंग खाने के बदले होल मूंग खा लीजिए, राजमा, nuts, walnuts like almond, sunflower seeds, fatty fish, citrus fruits अगर आप लेते हैं तो आपको गाबा आराम से मिल जाएगा. Then medical nutrition therapy for controlling sleep disorders is basically providing calcium, potassium, melatonin. Melatonin के बारे में मैं आपको बताती हूँ. Melatonin secreted by our pineal gland, okay, which is located in your brain. जैसे जैसे अंधेरा होता है हमें सिग्नल्स मिलते हैं कि आपको अभी नींद आएगी. सो मेलाटोनिन कहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है? ह्यूमन ब्रेस्ट मिल्क, सैल्मन फिश, पोर्क, मीट had good amount of melatonin, whereas vegetarian sources जैसे आपका गेहूं है, बार्ली है, ओट्स है, कैप्सिकम है, सनफ्लावर ऑयल है, सोयाबीन ऑयल है, ये सब में भी आपको मेलाटोनिन मिलता है। और मैं आपको बताती हूँ, जो गैया का शाम का दूध होता है गौले के पास से अगर हम लेके आ रहे हैं, तो इवन दैट हैज गॉट हाई अमाउंट ऑफ मेलाटोनिन। नाउ basically, the secretion of endogenous melatonin decreases as we grow up and the consumption is increased. जब बच्चे छोटे होते हैं तब उनमें मेलाटोनिन सिक्रीशन ज्यादा रहता है, इसलिए बच्चे लोग ज्यादा सोते हैं। तो आपको क्या खाना है? बादाम खाना है, पालक खाना है, टमेटो खाना है, केला खाना है for the good sleep. Okay. Now exercise. Exercise also releases serotonin, which improves your mood function और द मेंटल वेलनेस के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। सो ब्रिस्क वॉकिंग, योगा, जॉगिंग, जिम ट्रेनिंग, जो भी आपको पसंद है प्लीज कर लीजिएगा। स्मोकिंग, नाउ दिस इज वेरी एडिक्टिव and let us understand how it affects. जब भी if one person smokes, dopamine receptor genes play an important role in the smoking behavior. So अगर एक कोई बंदा स्मोक कर रहा है तो उसको निकोटीन मिलता है। Nicotine travels to brain and dopamine is released, which is considered as a फील गुड। उनका प्रेशर कम हो जाता है, उनका स्ट्रेस कम हो जाता है, बट देन इट लीड्स टू निकोटिन एडिक्शन साइकिल। अब वो जो इम्पैक्ट है डोपामिन का, दैट इज फॉर द शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम। सो जैसे वो इम्पैक्ट खत्म होता है, वो एक और सिगरेट पीने के लिए जाते हैं, राइट? एंड दिस मेक्स देम अ चेन स्मोकर एंड इट इनवाइट्स मल्टीपल डिसऑर्डर्स which I don't want to tell. You all know it leads from cancer to vascular diseases to it affects your brain. और depression के symptoms आते हैं, anxiety आती है, and when the person is on nicotine replacement therapy, your person is trying to quit, then it leads to withdrawal symptoms, and then again it leads to anxiety and depression. So here I end my presentation. So take home message is very simple. Eat the traditional food, roti, chawal, sabzi, koshimber, chutney khaiye. Then consume adequate amount of protein, inclusion of certain functional foods which I have discussed in my earlier slides. Please do not discontinue any medicine if you are on medicine. Adequate hydration. Hydration बहुत जरूरी है। बहुत बार जब आपका सर दुखता है, body fatigue है, it is all related to basically inadequate water intake. So keep your water bottle with you and try to consume at least 10 to 15 glasses of water in a day. Now, particularly in the rainy season or the winter season, we do reduce our water intake. So don't do that. Increase your water consumption. Manage your stress well and regular physical exercise. So when we talk about the mental health, your early identification is very important. Specialized support. Then there are certain programs which has been run by schools, colleges, corporates for controlling stress, training, and of course the prevention. So this is the road ahead for controlling all your mental disorders. Again, I am repeating, there is no particular food which has been documented that it leads to the mental disorder. Like if I say, if you consume a lot of maida based foods, high amount of fat and adequate red meat, it leads to obesity, it leads to cardiovascular diseases, it leads to maybe dyslipidemia. But then there is no much research documented on mental health and nutrition. Well, nutrition plays an important role in controlling the behavior, that is your mood regulators, what I have discussed in my slides. And then depression, if it is a medical condition and medical disease, needs the treatment from psychiatrist, which is supported by good nutrition. It cannot be treated entirely by the nutrition. It needs the medications as well. However, your anxiety related behavior, which is stress induced, can be controlled by controlling your stress and of course with good eating habit. So here I end my presentation and I hope that I haven't bored you much, and thank you for the patient listening, and I open the forum for the discussion.
Ma'am, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, vegetarian foods non-vegetarian foods, which is more preferred for a healthy mental state, ma'am?
So basically, egg, chicken, and fish are considered good for the mental health. Whereas your mutton, red meat, basically, not just mutton, red meat, beef, pork, mutton, organ meats are not considered very healthy for the mental health because it leads to inflammation and oxidative stress.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I am Harish from IIT Bombay.
Yes, sir.
I am a sports person. I play myself and I teach my students as well. So my query is, what kind of food is beneficial? Maybe say 2-3 hours before uh, an intensive match. Like sometimes in a match you need the players to be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
So what kind of food do you suggest?
Yeah. So basically, your peanut butter with apple, your peanut butter with banana, or maybe a handful of almonds gives good result because pre match you cannot have lot of carbohydrate loading. Now, carbohydrate loading needs to be done weeks before your match, right?
Yes, I know that. Yes.
Then it will give you the sustenance for the energy during the entire process. So pre-meal can be egg, अखरोट बादाम देन योर पीनट बटर एप्पल को पीनट बटर लगा के बच्चों को खिलाइए या योर बनाना विथ पीनट बटर has given the good results.
So does that affect the mental state as well? Like, yes, I totally understand it as more of protein kind of thing, but does it affect the mental state of the players as well?
Sir, that is again a very tricky and intricate question. Now, when they are preparing themselves for playing the match, they they play in the ground with some kind of a stress on them, probably a winning stress. So
Right.
that's a short-term stress which can be controlled by proper counseling. If the child has been told, like, you give your best, whether you win or you lose doesn't matter. So automatically that calmness may give them some kind of a the calm mind to perform.
Yeah. In sports we call that as a pep talk. So you mean right kind of pep talk will help them to overcome that stress?
Absolutely. And then the positivity, sir, like at times I also see, I'll tell you the small example. My daughter, when she was appearing for the Tata, she's in Tata Hospital Mumbai, and she had that written test. So I was, although being she herself is also doctor, but I was telling her, नहीं धनश्री करना ही है, नहीं किया तो फिर नागपुर में एडमिशन मिलेगा, I don't know, I have given her a lot of stress. I know that, but being a parent, we are also stressed. So it is like something like I don't know. The positivity speaks and positivity works.
Yeah, totally agree, ma'am. And thank you very much for the session. It was very informative.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
You have given a very good message that how we want to throw. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, sir.
एक सवाल ऐसा था मैडम जो स्टूडेंट खिलाड़ी
तो मुझे आवाज नहीं आ रहा है आपका.
हेलो
हाँ.
Hello, Vishal sir, your voice is not properly.
हेलो
Yes, sir.
आवाज आ रहा है मैडम?
आ रहा है.
अभी आ रहा है सर.
तो हाँ मैं डायरेक्टर ऑफ हेलो
So you can write down in message box. I'll read your question.
आवाज आ रही है?
Vishal sir, write in the chat box.
ओके
Yes.
Good afternoon,
Anupama
ma'am.
madam.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask a question, madam?
Please, sir.
Actually, I ask about the oils. You have to mention in this slides about soybean oils, then sunflower oils. Actually, madam, I think that before we use the soybean oils, we most of them use the groundnut oils. So that time we don't have the the various types of diseases, just like heart attack and many other things that. But when we use the sunflower soybean oils, then that times we think show that most of the cases which is related with the heart attacks. I think that, but I don't know about that. What is the reason behind that?
Yes,
But I think. And another question is that what is the difference between the sunflower oils and rice bran oils?
Sir, very good question. It is basically documented by research that when you consume your traditional peanut oil या rice bran oil या mustard यानी सरसों का तेल अगर आप खाते हैं तो it has got NUFA based, that is monounsaturated fatty acids, which shown to reduce your inflammation and protects your body from the endothelial damage. Soybean oil, sunflower oil has got very bad हीटिंग पॉइंट. जब हम उसको गर्म करते हैं और तलने के लिए अगर इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं तो इट लीड्स टू लॉट ऑफ ऑक्सीडेटिव डैमेज टू आवर बॉडी एंड देन इट इंक्रीजेस द इन्फ्लेमेशन. सो द बेस्ट ऑयल टू बी यूज्ड फॉर कुकिंग इज आइदर सिंगदाना तेल, राइस ब्रान ऑयल, mustard oil, even til ka tel is good. Those who are in south they use til oil, so til oil can be used. But आपको अगर कुछ फ्राई करना है तो use either सिंगदाना तेल या राइस ब्रान ऑयल.
Okay, ma'am. Anupama, madam?
It is a very excellent session, madam. All are from Mallareddy Medical College, Gynec department. And some of us crossed 55 years, madam.
Right.
How frequently nowadays so many varieties of seeds are present? Seeds.
Yes.
Pumpkin seeds, chia seeds. How frequently can we take in a week?
Yeah.
To burst our stress busters.
Yes. Ma'am, consume chia seeds 2 teaspoons every day, and then basically you can recommend those seeds for your infertility patients. That has given a wonderful result. First, from the day of menstrual cycle till 14th day, flax seeds and till seeds are recommended. And 14th day, that is after post ovulation, till the 38th day, one need to consume pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. Right? And for the normal person, to reduce stress, you can have one day you have chia seeds, 2 teaspoons can be consumed daily, and then you keep rotating. Maybe for 7 days you have flax seeds, then next 7 days you have sunflower seeds, then third day you can have, third week you can have pumpkin seeds, and fourth week even your peanuts are good. तो nuts and इसका चटनी बना के भी आप लोग खा सकते हैं. Flaxseed chutney, only my recommendation is it needs to be stored in refrigerator and should not be kept open because it's a oily seed. So when you break the seeds, oxidation हो जाता है. Okay?
Thank you so much, madam.
Welcome, ma'am. Yes, Vishal sir का सवाल था. I'll just open the question. सर एथलीट्स के लिए हाई प्रोटीन डाइट, कार्बोहाइड्रेट लोडिंग, देन योर माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स, और इन लोगों में टॉक्सिसिटी ज्यादा रहता है बिकॉज ऑफ दैट लैक्टिक एसिड साइकिल. जो एथलीट्स खेलते हैं टॉक्सिक हो जाता है वो अगर बहुत ज्यादा एक्सरसाइज होता है तो. सो गिव देम बीटरूट जूस आल्सो वेल. And then coconut oil, yes, coconut oil can be used, but again उसको बहुत ज़्यादा गर्म नहीं करना है. तलने के लिए कोकोनट ऑयल यूज नहीं करना है. सीजनिंग के लिए आप यूज कर सकते हैं.
Madam, one more question. Hemoglobin कैसे बढ़ाया जाए?
हीमोग्लोबिन के लिए you need to have पोहा, बाजरा, गार्डन क्रेस सीड्स, दैट इज आलिव सीड्स, देन आपको आपका पालक डेट से हीमोग्लोबिन नहीं बढ़ेगा. ओके, तो रागी, गार्डन क्रेस सीड्स, बाजरा, सोयाबीन, प्रोटीन भी खाना है उसके साथ साथ टू इंक्रीज योर हीमोग्लोबिन. एंड देख लीजिए आपको ये भी करना है, डीवर्मिंग भी एक बार कर लेना है. to increase the hemoglobin.
Madam, one more question. Somebody has told me previously that there is a relation between diabetes and milk. If you take milk products more, you're more likely to develop diabetes. They advise completely to stop the milk. The diabetes will become reversible. Is it true, madam?
No, sir. No such studies have been documented where the reversal of diabetes takes place. Well, my suggestion would be you take a milk which has got fat not more than 4%, right? And do incorporate low fat milk, and उसी का दही and पनीर बना के आप खा सकते हैं. Milk is an excellent source to get vitamin B12 in vegetarians. So those who follow vegan-based diet have been known to have many micronutrient calcium deficiencies. And there is no research which has been documented that completely avoiding milk leads to remission of diabetes. So don't do that, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, madam.
One by one. Venkat Rao, sir.
Hello, Renuka madam.
Yes.
Jayashree madam, please wait. Venkat Rao,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, myself, Dr. Venkatrao, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, madam, I am working as a Dean Student Affairs in engineering college.
Yeah.
So most of the girl students, they are nowadays, the youngster girl students, they are suffering from PCOS.
Yes.
So I usually see that nowadays it is coming frequently for the students.
Yeah.
So I have read somewhere in the paper also, this problem is in nationwide. So what is the suggestion you want to give to this youngster girl students?
Yeah. So basically, the research which has documented that, as I've stated in my earlier slide, the clear research has been shown in excess of carbohydrate consumption, ultra processed food, and reduced protein in the diet, leading to hormonal imbalance, which leads to PCOS. And PCOS in terms develop dysmenorrhea, उनको painful periods होते हैं, irregular menstrual cycle, heavy flow of the bleeding. So that is all related to hormonal imbalance. Now, and these students also have a lot of what I can say is insulin resistance problem. That also leads to the PCOS. So that needs to be corrected. Sir, I'm getting one important. Again, sir, resume. बरं तुम्ही भेटून घ्या, मी येतेच, माझं लेक्चर झालं. Yes, sir. Sorry for that. So basically your carbohydrate needs to be balanced, protein need to be increased, and if it is insulin resistance, that needs to be treated for the pharmacological treatment. Needs to be done by the doctor, sir.
Yes. Jayashree madam.
हॅलो रेणुका मॅडम.
येस.
हा, मी मराठीमधूनच बोलेल तुमच्याशी.
प्लीज.
ठीक आहे मॅडम. सध्या वातावरणामध्ये प्रत्येक व्यक्तीला कशाची ना कशाची तरी ॲलर्जी आहे, विशेष म्हणजे धुळीची ॲलर्जी. आता आपण प्रवास करत असल्या कारणामुळं घराच्या बाहेर जाणं येणं यामुळे कुठल्या ना कुठल्या वायूच्या संपर्कात येतोच. पण विशिष्ट म्हणजे जून जुलै म्हणजे जेव्हा वातावरणामध्ये चेंजेस होतात श्रावण महिन्यामध्ये, तेव्हा जास्तीत जास्त ॲलर्जीचं प्रमाण वाढतं. स्वतः मलाच त्याचा त्रास आहे. धुळीची ॲलर्जी म्हणजे कुठल्या ना कुठल्या तरी डॉक्टर म्हणतात कशाची तरी तुला ॲलर्जी आहे. म्हणजे श्वासनाला म्हणजे श्वासोश्वास घ्यायला त्रास, कुठे जास्त गर्दीच्या ठिकाणी गेल्याच्या नंतर दम लागणे, हे कशामुळे होते मॅडम? किंवा शरीरामध्ये ही ॲलर्जी होण्यासाठी म्हणजे काय प्रिकॉशन घ्यावे लागतात आहारामध्ये?
Ma'am, basically your allergic is a immune system compromise झालेली असते. आता ते कोणत्या पर्टिक्युलर रिझनमुळे झाली आहे दॅट वी डोंट नो. If you want to reduce certain allergic things, you need to enhance or strengthen your immune system. So protein खा. मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं की कलरफुल डाइट, राइट. आपका पंच पकवान का खाना नहीं होगा तो भी चलेगा, बट पंचरंगी खाना रहना जरूरी है. So try and have as many colors as possible, and of course then even if still it is persisting after that, then the pharmacological treatment, maybe allergic medications needs to be taken. There is no particular food, but then आंवला हो गया, नींबू हो गया, पेरू हो गया, vitamin C which enhances your immunity, try to incorporate that.
Preeti madam.
Renuka ma'am, thank you for the wonderful session. Now, I am from the Department of Public Health. And one of my research is on pregnant women and anemia predictors and its factors. Okay. Now, just now you told like for anyway, somebody was talking how to increase the hemoglobin level, and you said about you told about bajra, palak, and all these substitutes which can improve anemia. Now, my question is that particularly in the lower socio-demographic profile of population, and I am doing my research in eastern part of India. Okay, I'm from West Bengal. So here we don't have bajra, palak also we don't get throughout the year. So I would want a suggestion from you for a diet which is rich in iron rich for mothers, pregnant mothers, which I can give as an information to my study participants, because I found that prevalence of anemia is very high. It's more than 70% of the population is anemia disorder. So if you could recommend a diet, particularly for the East India perspective, we don't get bajra, we don't get palak throughout the year. So if you can give a substitute, I'm noting it down. So that will be helpful for me.
Ma'am, the first aspect when it comes to the economically compromised strata,
yes.
The deworming, that is very important, because also lead to reduced anemia. Deworming is one of the important strategy to improve your anemia. Secondly, ma'am, work on the combinations, right? If the consumption of tea and coffee is more, then also it hinders the absorption of iron. And then in East India, fortunately, it's a non-vegetarian consumption belt. So particularly you get the heme iron. Okay, I'm talking about all this bajra, garden cress seeds, dates that are non-heme iron. That means absorption is compromised. But when the iron is coming from the heme iron, that is your chicken, fish, mutton, the absorption is always better. So do recommend non-vegetarian sources like liver. If the lady is having very low hemoglobin, then liver masala can be recommended. Chicken can be recommended, fish can be recommended. So that will also help to enhance their iron levels. And of course, then I don't know if pudina is available, do recommend pudina. Then your sprouts, vitamin C, again protein profile, that also helps in absorption of iron, right? And then your also another important source is your ragi. I don't know if it is available, it's a millet. Okay, then pudina available hoga to pudina boliye. And then dilly leaves, we call it shepu in Maharashtra. I don't know what you call it there. So ma'am, even the leafy vegetables which are coming, wild leafy vegetables, their iron profile is very good. So whatever the leafy vegetables are grown in East India, do recommend to them.
And any timing of taking that vitamin C, you said, like vitamin C?
Don't recommend tea and coffee after the meals. After any meals. उनको चाय कॉफी अलग दे दीजिए.
And like in our diet, Eastern India, we have we take the lemon with the diet. So that can be taken with the diet.
Yes, that can be taken.
A slice of lemon with the diet, that can be recommended for vitamin like iron absorption.
Absolutely, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Archana madam.
I am Radha ma'am.
Ma'am.
Archana madam.
Ma'am.
Radha madam, please wait. Archana ma'am, बोलिए.
Is there any substitute for milk and milk products?
Ma'am, yeah. If you're lactose intolerant, nowadays you get almond milk, coconut milk, oats milk, so that can be used. Even your soya milk can be used, no problem. That's a substitute to your dairy milk.
And madam, one question is that is there any diet plan for varicose veins?
नो मैम, वेरिकोज वेन के लिए सिर्फ वजन कम करना है. सो वजन कम करने के लिए जो डाइट लगेगा वो वेरिकोज वेन्स के लिए आएगा. बट देन
55 kgs है.
नहीं, बट देन उसके बाद यू हैव टू हैव माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट सप्लीमेंट्स एंड ऑल दैट डॉक्टर माइट हैव ऑलरेडी introduced in your medical prescription.
Thank you.
Joy sir.
Yeah, thank you, Renika madam, for your wonderful talk. And I was enlightened about the consumption of sunflower oil. So till now, I was in some kind of like thought that okay, sunflower oil, whatever we are consuming, is good. But now I came to know. But like already we are consuming, not like we are not very fond of using oil as a like a fried food or something. Just for cooking, and we are only using mustard oil, mostly mustard oil. But sometimes for some kind of fried food we are using sunflower. So is it like completely no about sunflower oil, or we can have it because sometimes because we have some kind of nauseatic as we come from West Bengal. So we are mostly we use this mustard oil only for frying, like say puri or something. We use a little amount of sunflower oil mostly, but groundnut oil, and we are not very much fond of groundnut oil or coconut oil or any other oil like soybean oil and all. So is it completely no, or we have to change?
No, you can use in moderation. Suppose you are using your, as you stated, groundnut oil or rice bran oil for the cooking purpose. Once in a while, sunflower oil can be used, no problem.
Okay. So that was one question, and I was fascinated by the thing, like mostly like usually people say that no, you are a non-vegetarian, so your health gonna like carb soon and all. But it was very nice that you told that if you are a non-vegetarian person, perhaps you are in plus mode, like something like as absorption.
Yes, the culinary practice, the method it has been cooked, the amount, and of course the type of meat you are consuming has got impact. If you avoid red meat, your chicken, fish, and egg is absolutely fine.
Yes. I don't take like red meat and all, but fish we consume a lot, like as a Bengali. So like it's a part of our meal. So yeah, so that's a good thing. And like, is there any other part you want to add? Like as already Diti madam was telling, that we don't have any this palak, and also about like we usually my platelet count is always low. So is there any other thing like we can do? Because when I was in Bangalore, so I was being told when I got dengue, I was being told that Bengali people have less amount of platelet. So if dengue happens, it usually goes very quickly down. So maybe can you suggest anything where we can, as you mentioned, that we can regulate or improve our hemoglobin count? So is there any way to like regulate our or increase our platelet counts also?
So basically leafy vegetables, all types of leafy vegetable. Well, I would recommend, I don't know if the vegetables are not available at your place, as madam has also suggested in Bengal. I would recommend microgreens, आप मूंग को sprouts कर लीजिए, मूंग को vegetable बना लीजिए, consume that. मस्टर्ड आपके यहाँ मस्टर्ड तो पंचफोरम तरकारी में बहुत यूज होता है. मस्टर्ड को ग्रो कर लीजिए, उसकी भाजी खा लीजिएगा. Use it in the salad. So that's how the use of microgreens can be beneficial where the leafy vegetables are not available.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Radha, madam.
What?
Radha.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am, my daughter is 18 years old. She has some PCOD problem, ma'am. What
Yes.
type of diet she should take to reduce that, ma'am?
What? Ma'am, can you repeat your question?
Ma'am, what type of diet should follow to reduce that, ma'am, that PCOD problem?
First, consult the gynecologist or the endocrinologist for the hormonal imbalance, which needs to be corrected. Number one, reduce. You can visit a qualified dietitian. She will give you the diet as the height and weight of your daughter. And second, carbohydrate, refined carbohydrate needs to be reduced. Fry consumption of the foods needs to be reduced. Ultra processed foods needs to be reduced, and increase the consumption of seasonal vegetables, local fruits, then maybe seeds. What I've told ma'am, that that works very well for PCOD. Seed cycling, from the day one of the menstrual cycle till 14th day, consume till seeds and flax seeds, and then pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds for the next 14 days. So seed cycling also helps in controlling PCOS.
Seeds is also needed, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Ma'am, once again say the seeds name, ma'am. Pumpkin.
First 14 days is till seeds and flax seeds.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Flax seeds, and from 14th day to 30th day, one need to consume pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Udaya, sir.
Ma'am, my question is, children are very much interested in taking noodles.
Yes.
The dietitians are saying it is not good, like cut into there, but they are very much interested. They are asking weekly one day like that, whether it is preferable or not.
Sir, once in a while it's fine, but then just give them with lot of vegetables.
Taken with lot of vegetables, is it good for health, ma'am?
Yeah. See, you are reducing the impact of maida. It's like that. You add a lot of carrot, beans, cabbage, spring onions, and prepare the noodles. So the quantity of noodles is reduced and the consumption of vegetable goes up because the quantity becomes big. And if you prepare only noodles, then the child is going to have just one bowl of noodles. If you have it vegetable, the noodles consumption would be less.
Okay. Maida or wheat noodles is preferred, ma'am.
Wheat is better. Millet
Okay.
noodles आजकल market में मिलता है. You can prefer millet noodles also.
Okay. Ma'am,
Piyush,
another
sir.
question.
Dr.
My last
Piyush.
question, ma'am.
No,
Ma'am,
Dr.
can you
Pushpa.
suggest the diets for our children, those who are going for school? It's a daily routine diet for school-going children, ma'am.
A regular, sir, high in protein, moderate carbohydrate, low fat, lots of vegetables and fruits. That should be the diet.
Yes, last question हम लोग लेते हैं अभी. Dr. धनंजय सर, धनराज सर. This is the last question.
हाँ मैडम, अभी वो मखाना खाने का भी एक नया ट्रेंड आ गया है, तो क्या वो कैसा है वो, उसके संदर्भ में जानना चाहता हूँ.
But in fact, our union budget had focused some amount of funds for makhana development. So makhana is very good in protein, good in fiber. So उपास के लिए अगर आप चिप्स वगैरह खाना पसंद करते हैं तो वो मत खाइए और मखाना खा लीजिएगा. It's good.
ओके मैडम, थैंक यू मैडम.
अर्चना मैडम, कुछ बोलना है आपको?
Madam, what about Renuka madam? What about the quantity?
Quantity needs to be around 70 grams of makhana. It comes big bowl. That's low in weight, so you get good amount of makhanas.
What is your advice to tea lovers?
What is my advice for?
Tea addiction.
Ma'am, excess intake of tea is not so good because it leads to acidity, gastroesophageal reflux, multiple other problems. So it's always recommended to reduce the intake of tea.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू मैम.
चलिए फ्रेंड्स, यहाँ पे रुकते हैं. बहुत क्वेश्चंस आप लोगों ने पूछ लिए एंड आई होप यू आर satisfied with all the answers.
इंफॉर्मेटिव था.
So I extend my sincere था. मैडम के हमेशा ही सेशंस बहुत अच्छे होते हैं.
And ma'am, we will be grateful if the YouTube link of this session can be shared.
Yes, I'll definitely share.
ग्रुप में भेजो।
I must thank Renuka madam once again for engaging excellent session for all the participants, madam, and thank you for giving your valuable time in spite of your busy schedule, madam. Thank you so much, ma'am.
And thank you,
प्रीति
Preeti
मैम,
ma'am.
रेणुका मैम का कांटेक्ट नंबर भेज दो।
Yeah,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, yes. I'll share. I'll share.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you so much. It would have been great if I would have met you in person, but still, whatever virtually. Thank you so much. God bless you all and take good care of yourself.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Renuka madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
चलिए फ्रेंड्स, थैंक यू सो मच. आई होप यू ऑल आर सेटिस्फाइड विथ ऑल आवर सेशंस. आपको अच्छे लग रहे हैं सेशंस. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. यस रेणुका मैडम, यस यू कैन लीव, यू कैन लीव. चलिए यहाँ पे हम लोग रुकते हैं. सी यू ऑल टुमारो इन द मॉर्निंग 7:15.
Okay, thank you, madam.
थैंक यू. बाय बाय.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, ma'am.
थैंक यू एवरीवन. गुड डे. बाय.
Ma'am, good day. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam. Bye.